With former President Trump facing legal fights on multiple fronts, legal experts say it's the election interference case in Georgia that could prove to be the most legally perilous. Charges brought by Fulton County District Attorney Fani Williams, accusing Trump and 18 co-defendants of a scheme to illegally overturn his 2020 election loss in Georgia. A sprawling indictment stemming from that now infamous January 2021 phone call with Georgia's Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger.
I just want to find 11,780 votes.
But now, one of Trump's lesser-known co-defendants, Michael Roman, is making explosive allegations against Willis that could upend the case. Roman, who has pleaded not guilty to charges for his role in the so-called fake elector scheme, is accusing Willis of having a personal relationship with Nathan Wade, a special prosecutor hired by her office to work this case. In a motion filed last week, Roman alleges Willis is profiting significantly from the relationship, claiming Wade paid for vacations for the two of them with money he was paid by Willis's office. Roman claims that should disqualify Willis and force the court to dismiss the charges entirely. The motion, notably, did not provide any direct evidence of these claims, only citing, quote, sources with knowledge. So far, Wade has not commented on the allegations. A spokesperson for Willis declined comment and said the DA's office will respond in a court filing. But over the weekend, Willis appeared to indirectly address the allegations while speaking at a church for a Martin Luther King Day celebration.
I appointed 3 special counsel, as is my right to do, paid them all the same hourly rate. They only attacked one. First thing they say, oh, she gonna play the race card now. But no, God, isn't it them who's playing the race card when they only question one?
In yet another twist, Willis has also been subpoenaed to testify in Nathan Wade's ongoing divorce proceedings. Willis is pushing back, seeking a protective order to stop that subpoena, accusing Wade's estranged wife Joycelyn of trying to harass her and damage her professional reputation. In a statement to NBC News, an attorney for Joycelyn Wade said they had hoped to resolve the divorce fairly and privately, adding, but apparently Fulton County DA Fani Williams would prefer to use her public platform. And in a new filing today, Joycelyn Wade cites bank records that show her husband paid for multiple flights for himself and Willis. On February 15th, those initial allegations of misconduct will go before Fulton County Judge Scott McAfee in a scheduled hearing. He has given Willis until February 2nd to respond in writing to those allegations.
Blaine is joining us now outside the Fulton County Courthouse. Blaine, thank you for that breakdown tonight. So look ahead here. What else we know about these bank records and what you're hearing from legal experts on how real the concerns are here?
Well, Hallie, as you heard, there is a lot to sift through when you kind of look at these allegations that have become this kind of unexpected detour in this Fulton County case. But as for those bank records, they were just brought forward today as part of a filing. 4 pages of records, credit card records to be exact. I've gone through all of them, and they list at least 2 flights, one that show Willis and Wade traveling to, or at least intending to travel to San Francisco, the other to Miami. And so there are a couple of charges there, but those were what Joycelyn Wade's attorneys were pointing to as saying that's evidence that they were, in fact, traveling together. Now, as for what this could mean for the overarching election interference case here, it's important to point out that even if DA Fani Willis is disqualified, of course, if she's disqualified, her office is disqualified, but that does not automatically mean these charges go away. It simply means that it shifts over to a different DA, a different jurisdiction in a neighboring county somewhere, and they would then move forward in prosecuting the charges. So it's not certainly a magic bullet. If she is, and that's a big if she is disqualified, doesn't mean the charges automatically go away. But what it does is that it certainly draws a lot of scrutiny to a case that is already getting a lot of criticism, a lot of attention, including from the former president himself. He has been talking about this, saying that this discredits the whole thing. He posted on Truth Social, his social media platform, not too long ago, calling Willis and Wade, quote unquote, the lovers, saying they knew that I did nothing wrong. The hoax has to be totally and completely dismissed, and the quote unquote lovebirds should face appropriate consequences. So certainly opening the entire thing up to criticism for those who were already looking not favorably upon these charges in the first place. Hallie.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.